Did you start your LLC, get your EIN, and then misplace that important IRS letter? You're not alone. Losing the CP 575 confirmation letter is common, but you absolutely need an official copy of your EIN for things like opening a business bank account. But here's the catch: the IRS only issues that initial CP 575 letter one time. You can't get another copy of the CP 575 itself. It's an auto-generated computer letter, and even calling the IRS won't help you recreate it. Don't panic. While you can't get the CP 575 again, the IRS does have an official alternative. It's called the EIN verification letter. The full name is actually EIN verification letter 147C, EIN previously assigned. Think of it as the official replacement for your lost CP 575. Both the CP 575 and the 147C are official IRS documents. They serve the exact same purpose for all your business needs. Banks, lenders, and other institutions will accept the 147C just like the original CP 575. So, how do you get this crucial 147C letter? The IRS offers two official methods. You can either call them directly or send a written request by mail. There is no option to request the 147C by fax initially. You also cannot request it via email or download it online like you might have done with the original CP 575 if you applied online. Getting the letter by phone is generally faster. A mail request can take several weeks to process and arrive. Let's look at both options. Calling the IRS is often the quickest way to get your 147C letter. You'll speak directly with an agent who can verify your information and process your request. Call the IRS Business and Specialty Tax Line at 1-800-829-4933. This is the dedicated number for EIN-related questions and requests. Once you call, listen carefully to the menu options. Press option 1 for English. Next, press option 1 again for employer identification numbers. This will direct you to the correct department. Then, press option 3. This option is for those who already have an EIN but need assistance, such as not remembering the number or needing verification. When you connect with an IRS agent, clearly state your request. Tell them you have an LLC and need an EIN verification letter, 147C. The agent will ask you security questions to confirm your identity and ownership of the LLC. Be prepared to provide information about your business. Important tip: only an owner of the LLC can request the 147C letter by phone. If you have a single-member LLC, refer to yourself as the owner. If you have a multi-member LLC, refer to yourself as a partner. You cannot have someone else call for you unless they have a power of attorney on file with the IRS for your business. Make sure the person calling is authorized. The agent will ask how you want to receive the 147C letter. Your options are by mail or by fax. If you choose fax, the agent will ask if you have a private and secure fax machine next to you. If you are using a digital or online fax service, you can say yes. The letter can often be faxed to you while you are still on the phone. If you choose mail, the agent will confirm the mailing address they have on file for your LLC. The letter will be sent to that address and typically takes 4 to 6 weeks to arrive. For the best chance of a shorter wait time on the phone, try calling during less busy hours. We recommend calling between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. or between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. in your local time zone. Avoid calling on Mondays, as they are usually the busiest day. If you prefer to make your request in writing, you can mail a letter to the IRS. This method takes longer than calling, but it is a valid option. Your written request needs to include specific information. You must provide the date of your letter. Clearly state your LLC's full legal name in the letter. Ensure it matches the name the IRS has on file. Include your LLC's employer identification number, EIN. You'll need to know this number to request the 147C by mail. Finally, include a clear and general request for Form 147C, the EIN verification letter. State that you need an official verification of your EIN. As long as the information you provide in the letter is accurate and matches IRS records, they will process your request. You don't need a specific IRS form to make this request by mail, a simple letter is sufficient. The address where you mail your written request depends on the state where your LLC is located and does business. There are two possible IRS addresses for these requests. Mail your request to the Kansas City, Missouri office if your LLC is in or does business in Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, or Wisconsin. The address for these states is Internal Revenue Service, 333 West Pershing Road, Mail Stop 6055 S2, Kansas City, Missouri, 64108. Mail your request to the Ogden, Utah office if your LLC is in or does business in Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Hawaii, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Oregon, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, Washington, or Wyoming. This address is also used if your LLC is located anywhere outside of the United States. The address for these states and international is Internal Revenue Service, Stop 6273, Ogden, Utah, 84201. Remember, requesting the 147C by mail takes time. You should expect it to take 4 to 6 weeks for the letter to arrive after you mail your request. Regardless of whether you call or write, the IRS will send you the 147C letter either by mail or by fax. They will never send sensitive information like your EIN by email for security reasons. If you chose to receive the 147C by mail, it will be sent to the mailing address the IRS has on file for your LLC. As mentioned, this typically takes 4 to 6 weeks. If you chose to receive the 147C by fax, the IRS agent will fax it to the number you provide. This can often happen immediately during the phone call. Once you receive your EIN verification letter, 147C, congratulations! You now have an official document from the IRS verifying your LLC's EIN. Losing your original CP 575 letter is a common issue for small business owners and LLCs. While you can't get that specific letter reissued, the IRS provides the official EIN verification letter, 147C, as a valid replacement. You can obtain the 147C by calling the IRS Business and Specialty Tax Line or by sending a written request via mail. Calling is generally faster, while mail takes several weeks. Make sure you are the LLC owner or authorized partner when calling. If writing, include your LLC name, EIN, and a clear request for the 147C. Once you receive your 147C letter, keep it in a safe place with your other important business documents. We highly recommend making several copies and storing them securely. Need more guidance on managing your LLC or understanding IRS requirements? Subscribe to our channel for helpful tips and step-by-step guides designed for small business owners like you. Check out our other videos for more essential business information.